Hello, am I audible? So, good evening, everyone. My name is Samshit. I am from Srinivas Institute of Technology, Odachil. So, today I am going to discuss about one topic, AngularJS services. So, let us see what is that. Introduction to AngularJS services. AngularJS services play a vital role in organizing and reusing code across an application, offering a way to keep data and logic separate and sharing functionalities within components. Services in AngularJS are commonly used for features such as accessing backend APIs, sharing data between controllers, and providing reusable functionalities throughout an application. They are a key aspect of AngularJS applications, and understanding their significance is crucial for efficient and maintainable code. What are services in AngularJS? The number one is reusability and sharing. Let us see what is that. AngularJS services are objects or functions that are available for use throughout an application, providing a way to share functionality across different parts of the app, such as controllers, directives, and other services. Separation of concerns. They promote the principle of separation of concerns by encapsulating distinct functionalities into separate service components, ensuring cleaner and more maintainable code. Singleton instances. Services are singletons by nature, meaning that there is only one instance of a service created and shared throughout the application, allowing for efficient memory usage and data consistency. Types of services in AngularJS. One is value, other is factory, and one more service. So let us see value. A simple object value that's accessible across the application, useful for sharing constants or configuration values. Factory, a way to create objects and expose an API through a function, commonly used for creating service objects. Service uses constructor functions to create instances, providing a class-like style suitable for objects with methods and properties. Creating a service in AngularJS is defined service. Service can be defined using the dot service method or types such as dot factory or dot value, depending on the specific requirements of the service. Register with module. The created service should then be registered with the AngularJS module to make it available to all parts of application that requires its functionality. Inject into components. Once registered, the service can be injected into controllers, directives, or other services, making its method and data accessible for use. Dependency injection in AngularJS services. 1. Injection of dependencies. AngularJS automatically injects dependencies into services based on the parameter names defined, ensuring the components can access required services without manually having to create them. Number two, explicit dependencies. Services can explicitly declare their dependencies, specifying which services or components they rely on, enabling a clear and straightforward approach to managing dependencies. Using services in AngularJS controllers. Separating logic, data sharing, improved testability. So let us see the first one, separating logic. Services help in moving the application's business logic out of the controllers, keeping them lightweight and focused on managing the view and user interactions. Data sharing. Controllers can access the services to fetch data, perform operations, and share information among various parts of the application. Improved testability. By using services to encapsulate logic, controllers become easier to test and maintain, contributing to overall coding quality. Best practices for using AngularJS services. Let us see what are the best practices. Single responsibility. Each service should have a single responsibility, focusing on one specific area of functionality or data manipulation, promoting cleaner and maintainable code. Reusability. Design services to be reusable across the application, avoiding redundancy and ensuring that functionality is shared and consistent. Modularity. Organize services into modules based on their functionalities, promoting a clear structure and making it easier to manage and scale the application. Let us see. Common pitfalls to avoid when using AngularJS services. Let us see what are they. Overcomplicated services. Creating services that try to handle too many responsibilities, leading to code that is hard to understand and maintain. Global state. Using services to manage global state, which can lead to unanticipated side effects and make it challenging to manage data consistency. Excessive dependencies. Services with excessively high numbers of dependencies can result in a tightly coupled architecture and hinder code's scalability and testability. Advanced topics in AngularJS services. Let us see what is that. Number one, interceptors. Adding interceptors to services to handle request, response, transformations, error handling, and authorization token management. Number two, Providers. Exploring custom service providers for advanced configuration and dependency management, allowing more fine-grained control over service instantiation and behavior. The last one. Testing strategies. Advanced testing techniques for services, including mocking dependencies, testing, asynchronous operation, and ensuring robust test coverage. So here we come to the conclusion and key takeaways. AngularJS services are a fundamental aspect of building robust and maintainable applications. Understanding the various types of services, their creation, usage, and best practices can significantly improve code quality and reusability. Moreover, being aware of common pitfalls and exploring advanced topics enables developers to design scalable and efficient service-based architectures in AngularJS applications. So it is all about. So let us conclude the presentation here about AngularJS services. This is all for today. Thank you. Hope you guys liked it.